EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hi everybody and welcome to this World Championship group stage match. I'm Mark Nicholas. Richie Benner's going to be here too in what is unrolling as a marvellous tournament. This is a hard surface and it looks to me as if it'll have even bounce and good carry through to the wicket-keeper. I'd be batting first if I won this toss. This is It's fair enough to bat first, get runs on the board and put the opposition under pressure.
So we're all ready.
Oh, great shot. A great stroke. That was four from the moment that it left the bat.
Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers.
A beauty! And how would have he enjoyed that?
Out. Oh!
He played all around that.
He played that. Just one there. Steered expertly into the gap. Just one run. Outstanding catch.
Now the early wicket will get all the fielders buzzing.
We can have a look at that again. Hit straight to a fielder. Gone, caught.
Now that's an important catch.
Great catch.
straight down the fielder's throat. That's incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to move an inch. That is massive.
He picked that up beautifully. Hit straight to a fielder. Out caught.
Would you believe?
Oh, well taken. That's brilliant.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
This was how the wicket fell. Hit straight to a fielder. If he runs here, hit straight to a fielder. He's got it into the gap. Flicks the ball down to fine leg. The sweeper picks up. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Flick down to fine leg. Confident appeal. Played into the gap. Blow.
He really kept it tight. It was a fine over. Four from the moment he hit it. There's a skill in that. Picking the gap is a skill.
A little too wide to make him play there. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. And we have a change of bowling. That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. Hit straight to a fielder. Hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers.
Played that shot and he deserved 4 for it.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow. Comprehensively bowled.
Totally deceived him with that. Beat him all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though. Hit straight to a fielder. Hit straight to a fielder. Oh, well taken.
Lazy. That's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay. Well, he wasn't there for long, and the score proves it.
Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. Hit straight to a fielder. So he looks as if he might be hurt. That looked really nasty. Ouch, that must have hurt. Stopped in the covers. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a bit though. Ouch, that must have hurt. No shot played to that one. That's a big appeal. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. A very good over. Only that's edged and out. Not at all easy to pick the ball out against the crowd, but he saw that early and had no problem.
He got into...
Ooh, that looked quite nasty. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning.
He loves it there. That's a great stroke. 4 more.
Hit straight to a fielder. Hit straight to a fielder. That one will have ruffled his feathers. That must be close. Gone, caught.
Oh, the batsman will be kicking himself. It was such a good shot. He looked in good touch, and it's an unbelievable bit of fielding. Welcome back to the second half of this riveting encounter. Alongside me in the commentary box, and we're ready for play, is Richie Bennett.
Good stroke for 4.
You just don't see it played much better than that. Marvellously well played.
Well, the fielder's not going to cut that off.
That's poor cricket. He just took his eye off the ball. It's pretty tough for the bowlers on a pitch like this. There doesn't seem to be any margin for error.
Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Beautiful piece of batting, that.
Well, the bowler didn't do too much wrong there. Just a quite brilliant bit of batting. He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too. There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them.
A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Really given that a whack. 6 runs.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
That's a great shot.
Cracking stroke. The secret was that he got his feet into position early and had plenty of time to play it.
And 6.
Oh, the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum. And they've clinched victory here in this limited overs match. Well, on behalf of Richie Benno and myself, we bid you a very good evening, and we'll see you next time. Hi everybody and welcome. This is World Championship Cricket. We're at the group stage of the tournament. Richie Benno is going to be here with me, Mark Nicholas, and if what we've seen so far is anything to go by, we have much to look forward to. One of those tosses that didn't really matter. On balance, I think they're happy to bat first. It's a beautiful pitch and will stay that way throughout the whole day.
That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings. That's a big appeal. No response from the umpire.
Surely. Down the leg side.
A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Comes to be taken, no worries.
Oh, the batsman will be kicking himself. It was such a good shot. He looked in good touch, and it's an unbelievable bit of field.
There it goes. They've turned that into two. That's good running. Well, he looks as if he might be hurt. That must be close. Not out.
Surely that's hitting too high.
Let's see the action replay.
Huge! That is huge!
We can have a look at that again.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
I think he was easily back in the crease there. There should be some runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. There's the signal, he's safe. What a catch! What a catch! Have hurt.
He is an exquisite cover driver. They don't come much straighter than that. The full face of the bat met the ball and that thing raced back past the bowler.
Superb shot. Oh, that's close. He's out. Let's take a look at that. Forced off the back foot.
Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area and he'll hammer you every time.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. That's 2 more runs on the board.
Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring.
He's worked that into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on.
There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them.
There's the umpire signal, no ball. In the air and gone.
Now that's an important catch. Oh boy, is that an important catch, and didn't he do well to cling on?
That's out. Caught.
Well taken, well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow. And the end of the over. Great catch.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste.
There's the Out.
Excellent bowling. It's straight and it's full, and in the end, you miss, buddy, and I'll hit. You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
That was a very confident shot. He's got it into the gap, fielded by the man out long on. They've turned that into two, that's good running. Fielded by the man out long on. He was struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it. That's two more runs on the board.
What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
If he runs here, brilliant catch.
Would you believe it? He's picked the fielder out perfectly.
That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning.
Excellent shot, excellent. Such an exciting player to watch.
Fielded by the man out long on. He's got him. He's gone.
Yeah, he seemed to completely misjudge that ball and ended up just playing all around it.
And that is an impressive shot. He's really given that a whack. 6 runs.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
Confident appeal. That's found the gap in the field.
Now, for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke.
Pushed into the gap.
The bowler doesn't look happy about it. Misfields like that are nothing but a crime.
Fielded by the man out long on. Excellent running from the two batsmen.
Yes, now that's a good example of how the best teams around put particular importance on their running between the wickets. It squeezes every last run out of an innings and is so important when the thing gets down to the wire.
That has to be close. We can have a... Terrible fielding. These will be overthrows.
Overthrows are so frustrating for a captain, and particularly now. Oh dear, that's a terrible misfield. More runs.
Fielded by the man out long on. That was a very anxious moment for the batsman there. The batsmen changed their mind. That really is a suicidal run out.
But it was yards out, not even in the frame. That is bad judgment. Welcome back to the second half of this riveting encounter. Alongside me in the commentary box, and we're ready for play, is Richie Benner.
Wide ball signalled by the umpire. What a marvellous catch. Well taken.
Loose, too loose a stroke for a good player. Oh, he'll kick himself.
We can have a look at that again. Hit straight to a fielder. Hit straight to a fielder. Caught.
They needed an early wicket and they got one. He's bowled brilliantly, quite brilliantly in fairness to him, probing and testing and challenging with every delivery.
Super stuff that. Oh, what a catch.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked.
The sweeper picks up. Just one run. That's out of the ground.
Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
Hit straight to a fielder. 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 India have made an adjustment to their field. Stopped in the covers. Just one run. Oh, well taken. That's brilliant.
That's not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration.
This was held at a very good over. Only 2 off it in the end. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Beautiful piece of fielding that. Comfortably taken, no worries. We can have a look at that again.
He hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
That's out. Caught.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
Let's see the action replay of that.
Oh, he really laid into that delivery, 4 all the way. fielding restrictions have now been lifted.
He's worked that into the gap. Just one run. And we have a change of bowling. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. Ooh, that could be a very painful blow. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow. Steered expertly into the gap. And the end of the over.
Superb bowling, top overall round. Now the pressure's back on the batsman. Well, he just got everything wrong and played all around a pretty straight ball.
He's got him. He's gone.
What a cracking delivery.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. Stopped in the covers. That was the googly.
That was a great over, the best we've seen today. You know, if you give nothing away, you'll be amazed at the mistakes you can force.
And we have a change of bowling. Oh, that one pinged right off the helmet.
Oh, great shot. A great stroke. That was four from the moment that it left the bat.
Let's see the action replay of that. Tried the arm ball there. Ouch, that must have hurt. Hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. That was the googly. We're about to see a change in the bowling. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning.
Well, that's hurt. You can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it.
That is an excellent catch.
Lazy. That's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay.
This was how the wicket fell. Well taken.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste. Yes, and there it is. Victory in this group stage match and a useful addition to their tally in the World Championship pool standings. You know, that was a terrific display of batting that set it up, one that was matched later by the bowlers, whose exemplary discipline finished off the job. It's goodbye from Richie and from me, Mark Nicholas. We bid you farewell and hope you'll join us in the future. Hello everybody, and the warmest welcome to this World Championship group stage match. I'm Mark Nicholas, and Richie Benner will be here too as we bring you what promises to be a fabulous game today. The right choice to bat first. This is a belter of a pitch, good for batsmen. It might just bounce a bit with the new ball, so if you don't strike early, you've got a problem as a bowler. Yeah, it's a batsman's day, this.
That has to be close. We can have a look at that again.
What can I say about that shot? He does look in good touch today. That's poor cricket. He just took his eye off the ball.
The sweeper picks up. He looked as if he was home to me.
Beautifully played. You couldn't imagine anything better.
That's a big hit. It's 6. Let's take a look at that in... Oh, that could be a very painful blow. That's cleared the infield.
Just a little chip over the infield and beautifully placed. Good stroke. Good stroke, but I don't think that's the place to bowl to him.
Fielded by the man out long on. There's 2 more runs on the board. That's a real textbook shot.
Oh, that's got the treatment, and you've got to say it deserved it.
Super shot, that. That over helped the run rate somewhat. Harmison at the start of his run-up. Oh, big shout for that one. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. That's been given as a wide. The fielder hardly had a chance to move there. Fielded by the man at long on. They've turned that into two. That's good running. And the end of the over.
Attack, attack, attack. That must have been the captain's message this morning.
There should be some runs here.
Oh dear, that's a terrible misfield. More runs.
The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. That was good positive running by the batsman.
Oh, good running, very good running. And it does add precious runs to the total that will make such a difference when it gets down to the wire.
Struck in front. Yes, he's been given. Hogarth gets his first wicket. Forced off the back foot. Fielded by the man at long on. He's not a good judge of a run, is he?
Ah, well, everything was in the right place there and it raced away to the boundary. Good attacking batsmanship throughout the innings and a range of styles too. We've seen the sort of nuggety, organised runners between the wickets. We've seen the big stroke makers. We've seen the elegance. It's all been a joy to watch today. The fielding restrictions have now been lifted.
A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though.
Four from the moment he hit it. There's a skill in that. Picking the gap is a skill.
I think he was easily back in the crease there. That must be close. The umpire's not moving on that one.
That should not be given out. It looked to me as if it was going to miss off stump anyway.
That came off the pads. Fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Just one run. He looks as if he might be hurt. Brilliantly played.
Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from it.
Hoggard gets his second wicket. Fielded by the man out long on. I think he was easily back in the crease there. The batsmen changed their mind.
Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good. Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
What a marvellous shot. That was a really confident shot. He's worked that into the gap.
Ah, nicely timed. You don't need to smash the ball to the boundary every time. Sometimes ease and grace will do it.
He's got it into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. A direct hit would have got him. They've turned that into 2. That's good running.
He's always looking for that shot. It's such a strength in his game.
The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home.
What a super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
4 wides to India.
Oh no, that's 4 wides.
was comprehensively bowled.
Great bowling. Perhaps extra pace did it and it went straight through him. I mean, that's a fantastic ball.
That's got through, he's out.
He played all around that and it was a comprehensive end.
Never looked like being a run there.
You cannot afford to lose wickets like that in international cricket.
Ouch, that must have hurt. What a catch, what a catch. That's been given as a wide. Confident appeal. Played off the back foot. Oh, that must have been close. They've turned that into two. That's good running.
Well bowled, very well bowled. If you keep it that tight, the batsmen begin to feel a bit strangled.
Pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. He looked as if he was home to me. That's two more runs on the board. Fielded by the man out long on. He's got the green light. He's safe. Flicked off his legs. That was a very anxious moment for the batsman.
His straight driving is perfect.
That's cleared the infield. That's the end of the 10th over. That is an excellent catch.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked. Oh dear, that's a poor piece of fielding. He seemed to take his eye off the ball. Well, the bowler didn't do too much wrong there. Just a quite brilliant bit of batting.
Fielded by the man out long on. That takes him into double figures. Fielded by the man out long on. He's not a good judge of a run, is he? That's 2 more runs on the board. He was pushing his luck a little there. He's beaten all ends up by that one. Batsmen will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. Gets away.
What a mess. A total shambles. He left his partner high and dry.
Giles continues. Has to be close. Plunkett continued.
Wonderful stroke. By heaven, he looks in good shape out there.
He's struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it. Oh, big shout for that one.
Hello there, welcome back. What a contest we've got here today. In the commentary box for you is Richie Bennett.
Steered expertly into the gap. The sweeper picks up. Just 1 run. That's been given as a wide.
Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
Cleared the rope. 6 runs.
Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum. And he picks his spot beautifully. That's a glorious boundary.
It's straight to a fielder.
All that effort and you give away runs, plus of course you've got to bowl another delivery. Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff. He's always looking for that shot. It's such a strength in his game.
No need for him to play at those. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. Super stuff that. Comfortably taken, no worries.
Yep, he's ticking now. That's a magnificent straight drive.
Hit straight to a fielder. That's cleared the boundary, 6 runs.
Huge! That is huge!
Stopped in the covers. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Stopped in the covers. Shoulders arms to that one. That's been given as a wide. That's good judgment. No need to play at that. There'll be runs here. Just 1 run. He's worked that into the gap. That one will have ruffled his feathers. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a bit though. Ooh, that looked quite nasty. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning.
Well, that's hurt. You can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it.
He looks as if he might be hurt. We're about to see a change in the bowling.
He's unlucky there. That's beautiful bowling. Oh, that's a gift, just a gift, and this guy's too good to ignore gifts like that.
And we have a change of bowling. Well, that one will wake him up a bit.
Maximum. It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. That's 2 sixes off the over now. He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue.
Miles! He's hit it miles! He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too.
It's straight to a fielder.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
We're about to see a change in the bowling. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow. It's straight to a fielder. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. Just one run. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though. There should be some runs here. That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings.
It's 4 every time.
Ouch, that must have hurt. Ouch, that must have hurt. Ouch, that must have hurt. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there.
There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them. Now the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt, but you sense the momentum changing.
Yes.
Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area.
Hit straight to a fielder. And we have a change of bowling. Clean bowl.
That's a great sight for a bowler. Stumps flying all over the hockey.
The next batsman is Rahul. That looked really nasty. That one will have ruffled his feathers. Could be a very painful blow. That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings. Hit straight to a fielder. He's got him. He's gone.
That went straight through the gate. This is Kevin Peterson.
Peterson waiting at the striker's end. Out. Oh!
Yeah, he seemed to completely misjudge that ball and ended up just playing all around it.
This was the end of the innings for Peterson.
Here's Freddie.
Done him and shattered the stumps.
Well bowled, very well bowled, straight and full when it mattered.
Flintoff goes for a duck. Take a look at that in slow motion. That has to be close. That one will have ruffled his feathers. That's the end of the 15th over. And we have a change of bowling. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a bit though. He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue. There. Sting a little though. He looks as if he might be hurt. We're about to see it. Ooh, that looked quite nasty. What a catch. Have yourself a complimentary beverage, son. Giles is the hit straight to a fielder. That was the googly. Superb shot. We can have a... I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow.
See that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it.
I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. That one will wake him up a bit. Oh, that one pinged right off the helmet. And the end of the over. He played all around it.
Good, he can't miss straight balls, not at this level. That is as comprehensive an end as you'll see.
Let's see the action replay of that. Plunkett comes in at number. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning. That one will have ruffled his feathers. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. And I'm not sure if he's going to be able to carry on after that blow. I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings.
Well, that's hurt. You can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it.
I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though.
Yes, and there it is. Victory in this group stage match and a useful addition to their tally in the World